Hello, welcome to Knowledge Masters. Knowledge Masters is a quick recall academic competition for 6th, 7th, and 8th grade students from area schools. My name is Jacqueline Hawkins from Elizabethtown Community and Technical College, and I'll be your moderator today. I'm joined today by Judge Sarah Edwards and spotter Malia Hicks. Although the teams are familiar with the rules, I would like to state that while Knowledge Masters is similar to Governor's Cup, it is a Hardin County Schools competition. Today's contestants are from St. Joseph School and West Hardin Middle School. Now let's meet the team and sponsors from St. Joseph.
Hayden Thomas is a 12-year-old 7th grader at St. Joseph School who likes archery, cross country, and drama club. He likes to draw and read on his spare time. He's a big fan of high fantasy books including Harry Potter, Tale of Magic, and the Ranger's Apprentice series. Ben Ice is an 8th grader at St. Joseph School in Bardstown, Kentucky. He's the son of Alan and Shannon Ice. He participates in archery and is in the academic team at his school. He grew up helping his dad on the family farm. Ethan Ebelhair is an 8th grader at St. Joseph School. He is the son of Laura and Scott Ebelhair. He has two sisters, Abigail and Madeline. He participates in basketball, baseball, and academic team. In his free time, he likes to play basketball, listen to music, play baseball, bake, play video games, and take walks. Ramona Mannion is a 7th grade student at St. Joseph School. She is the daughter of Maggie and Brennan Mannion. She has been a member of academic team for 4 years. She is also a member of choir. Ramona enjoys playing piano, reading, singing, baking, and riding her bike. Laurie Swink teaches 5th grade at St. Joseph School as well as the coach of the St. Joseph Middle School academic team. She lives in Elizabethtown with her husband and son. She earned her bachelor's degree at the University of Louisville and her master's degree at Bellarmine University. In her free time, she likes to travel, read, and spend time with her family.
We will now meet the team from West Hardin Middle School.
Madison Smith, she is a 7th grade student at West Hardin. She enjoys playing basketball, reading books, roller skating, and going hunting with her dad. She loves animals, and she has a dog named Duke. Her favorite subject is language arts, but she also enjoys science and math. She has been a part of the academic team since 4th grade, and she absolutely loves it. Ashley Shoshi, she is also a 7th grader at West Hardin. She enjoys playing softball, basketball, and fishing. Her favorite subjects are math and science. Spending time with her family and friends is probably the most important thing to her. She has 3 animals, which are a dog, a cat, and a rabbit. She has been on the academic team for 3 years, including this year. She really has enjoyed it, she says. Addison Dalrymple is a 6th grader and when asked what her hobbies are, she states she loves creating works of art to include painting, crafting, making stuff out of resin, and reading. Her favorite subject is science. She loves colors that they make her happy, but her favorite color is teal. She has 4 cats, 2 chickens, and 2 goats. Marley Mosley is a 6th grade student at West Hardin Middle School. Her favorite colors are purple and black. She says she is really good at art and loves to paint, which is, of course, makes the arts her favorite subject. She usually does well at school. She loves almost all food, loves to read, enjoys astronomy, and of course Harry Potter. Some of her favorite animals are foxes, cats, dogs, elephants, and tigers. Coach Wendy Jager teaches 6th and 8th grade at West Hardin Middle School, where she was also once a student as well as coaches the middle school academic team. She lives in Eastview with her son. She earns her bachelor degree and her master's degree from Camps Bernardsville University. In her free time, she likes to travel, read, paint, relax on the beach, and most importantly, spend time with her son.
Coaches, you may return to your seats at this time. Teams, are you ready? Contestants, remember that you may interrupt the reading of a toss-up question by buzzing in. However, if the answer is incorrect, the question will be reread in its entirety for the opposing team. Teams may confer on bonus questions, but the team captain must give the response or must designate one teammate to respond. Remember, the bounce back bonus will be in effect. All questions are worth 1 point, and each half is 10 minutes long. Let's begin the first half with a toss-up question. What tense is illustrated in this sentence? The best laid plans of mice and men often go astray.
St. Joseph Thomas.
Present.
That's correct. This is a bonus question for St. Joseph. Pizzicato means that you should do what with the strings of a stringed instrument?
I designate Ramona.
Pluck.
That's correct. This is a toss-up question. What is the product of 2AB and 3AC and 4AD? The correct response is 24A cubed BCD. Toss-up question. This is about what kind of storm? The most destructive one occurred in Annapolis, Missouri in 1925. In 3 hours, it tore through the town, leaving a 9...
St. Joseph Ice.
Tornado.
That's correct. This is a bonus for St. Joseph. What implements consist of powdered pigment in a waxy binder formed into drawing sticks?
Chalk.
That's incorrect. Bounce back.
Crayons.
That's correct. This is a toss-up question. The architecture of what civilization is characterized by baths, basilicas, aqueducts, and triumphal arches?
St. Joseph Ice.
Greek.
That's incorrect. The correct response is Roman. Toss-up question. During what decade did the Continental Congress pass this resolution? Resolved that the flag of the 13 United States be 13 stripes, alternate red and white. That the Union be 13 stars, white on a blue field, representing a constellation.
St. Joseph Thomas.
18th century.
That's incorrect. The correct response is the 1770s. This is a toss-up question. William Henry Powell did a painting about a Spanish conquistador entitled The Discovery of the Mississippi by whom? The correct response is De Soto. Toss-up question. Bert has 77 baseball cards in his collection, while Bertie has 143 in hers. If 41 are duplicates, how many different cards are in both groups? The correct response is 179. This is a toss-up question. Given that L substitutes for O, X substitutes for P, and G substitutes for R, decode this cipher. XLLG, XLX. The correct response is Poor Pop. This is a toss-up question. Sergei Prokofiev composed what ballet based on a fairy tale about a young oppressed woman who suddenly and unexpectedly achieves a full life as the wife of a prince?
St. Joseph Manion.
Princess and the Pea.
That's incorrect. The correct response is Cinderella. Toss-up question. What is the absolute value of negative 27?
St. Joseph Evilhair.
27.
That's correct. This is a bonus for St. Joseph. What English noun was derived from an ancient Greek word that literally means terrible lizard?
I designate Hayden.
Dragon.
That's incorrect. Bounce back.
No answer.
The correct response is dinosaur. Toss-up question. Name this work by Arthur Clarke. An enormous artifact enters our solar system. People land on its shell and begin exploring the complex, miles-long interior, and then it leaves. The correct response is Rendezvous with Rama. Toss-up question. What is the reciprocal of -9?
West Hardin Duval.
9.
That's incorrect.
St. Joseph Manion.
-1/9.
That is correct. This is a bonus question for St. Joseph. Unlike Cartier's French colony at Quebec and Raleigh's English colony at Roanoke, what Spanish settlement founded in 1565 in Florida survived?
No answer.
Bounce back.
No answer.
The correct response is St. Augustine. This is a toss-up question. You are stirring a pot of boiling sugar water for your hummingbirds with a big metal spoon. Pretty soon, the end of the spoon you are holding becomes quite warm. This illustrates which of the 3 types of heat transfer? The correct response is conduction. Toss-up question. What is a male bee called?
St. Joseph Manion.
Worker.
That's incorrect. The correct response is a drone. Toss-up question. The art or science of cultivating the soil, growing crops, and raising livestock is called what?
West Hardin Smith.
Agriculture.
That's correct. This is a bonus for West Hardin. That's right. The first performance of a play or the first day of an art exhibition in a gallery or museum is called what?
Opening night.
That's correct. This is a toss-up question. In 1498, Columbus said, Your Highnesses have another world here, by which our holy faith can be so greatly advanced, and from which such great wealth can be drawn. To whom was he speaking?
St. Joseph Manion.
King Ferdinand
Be more specific, we need 2 answers.
and Queen Isabella.
That's correct. This is a bonus for St. Joseph. The aphotic zone is that portion of the open ocean environment that does not receive enough of what to permit photosynthesis to take place?
I designate Ben.
Sunlight.
That's correct. This is a toss-up question. The Blue Danube by Johann Strauss is music for what kind of dance?
St. Joseph Manion.
Waltz.
That's correct. This is a bonus for St. Joseph. Long, whip-like, jointed, mobile, paired appendages on the heads of many arthropods are called what?
Antennae.
That's correct. This is a toss-up question. The heroic age and the Homeric age relate to what ancient civilization?
St. Joseph Thomas.
Greek.
That's correct. This is a bonus for St. Joseph. The surgical removal of a limb is called what?
I designate Ben.
Amputation.
That's correct. This is a toss-up question. Around the year 432, what missionary and future saint? That response was going to be St. Patrick. That concludes the first half of play in Knowledge Masters today. At the end of the first half, our score is St. Joseph 11, West Hardin Middle 3. We would like to take time during the intermission to tell you something about the schools. And here to tell us about St. Joseph's School is Avery Ice.
St. Joseph School is a Catholic elementary school in Bardstown, Kentucky. It was established in 1953. Currently, we have 404 students in grades preschool through 8th grade. St. Joseph is a very traditional school. Students focus on reading, writing, math, and religion. We attend math as a school on a regular basis. We have one-to-one Chromebooks for students 3rd through 8th grade. St. Joseph competes in a variety of extracurricular activities, those being academic team, archery, basketball for boys and girls, football, cross country, and soccer are just a few activities that are available for students at St. Joe. Students at St. Joseph go on to be very successful at both high school and college.
Thank you, Avery. At the half, St. Joe substituted Henry Evans.
Henry Evans is a 7th grader at St. Joseph's School. He's the son of Mary Kate and John Evans. He's been a member of academic team for 4 years. He's also a member of basketball team, baseball team, and the archery team. He enjoys fishing, reading, playing video games, playing basketball, playing baseball, and spending time with his friends and family.
Now we'll hear a little bit about West Hardin Middle School from Ashley Searcy.
West Hardin was originally built in 1957 as an elementary school. It changed to a high school in 1962 and stayed that way until 1991 when it converted to its current classification of a middle school. West Hardin has always been known as the Lakers and currently houses 580 students from grades 6th through 8th.
Thank you, Ashley. At the half, West Hardin substituted Chase Cruz.
Chase is a 7th grade student at West Hardin Middle School. Chase states that he likes to be a little wild sometimes while having a good time. He loves science and playing video games. When asked, he says his hero is his dad.
Let's begin the second half of play. Teams, are you ready? We'll begin with a toss-up question. 2 answers are required. After leaving the Mississippi, what were the 2 largest rivers the Lewis and Clark expedition explored? The correct response are the Missouri and the Columbia. Toss-up question. Name the most famous building designed by Thomas Jefferson. His home of Monticello. Toss-up question. According to Robert's Rules of Order, in formal meetings, all deliberative proceedings must be instituted by what? The correct response is motions. Toss-up question. What form of literature got its name from a combination of 3 Greek words meaning self, life,
It's Manning.
St. Joseph Mannion.
Autobiography.
That's correct. This is a bonus for St. Joseph. North America's largest volcanic field is a gigantic plume of hot and molten rock that begins at least 400 miles beneath the Earth's surface and rises to 30 miles underground, where it widens to about 300 miles across beneath what national park?
I designate Ben.
Yellowstone.
That's correct. This is a toss-up question. Hawk hawks have exceedingly sharp vision because they have an enormous number of what structures on their retinas? The correct response is cones. Toss-up question. After your plane leaves Uruguayan airspace headed west, how many countries will you fly over before reaching the Pacific Ocean?
West Hardin Cruise.
30.
That's incorrect.
St. Joseph Ice.
3.
That's also incorrect. The correct response is 2. Toss-up question. What is the product? P times the quantity 1 plus Rn. The correct response is P plus PRN. Toss-up question. This excerpt is from what story? It had come to his knowledge that a foolish and wicked rumor had been circulated at the time of Boxer's removal. Some of the animals had noticed that the van which took Boxer away was marked horse slaughterer and had jumped to the conclusion that Boxer was being sent to the knackers.
St. Joseph Mannion.
Rabbit Hill.
That's incorrect. The correct response is Animal Farm. Toss-up question. The 4 elements of a short story include character, setting, theme, and what?
St. Joseph Evil Hair.
Plot.
That's correct. This is a bonus for St. Joseph. The guide words at the top of a dictionary page are wrath and wrestle. The name of what small bird would appear on that page?
I designate Ramona.
Wren.
That's correct. Toss-up question. What is the largest river you fly over between Tampico, Mexico, and San Antonio, Texas?
St. Joseph Mannion.
Alamo.
That's incorrect. The correct response is the Rio Grande. Toss-up question. It is the largest structure ever built by living creatures and consists of coral polyps. Name this structure off the northeastern coast of Australia.
St. Joseph Evil Hair.
The Great Barrier Reef.
That's correct. This is a bonus for St. Joseph. What structure on the feet of geese and ducks is lacking on rails and coots?
I designate Ramona.
Web.
That's correct. Toss-up question. The first line of the first article of the U.S. Constitution states that all legislative powers shall be vested in what?
West Hardin Cruise.
A president?
That's incorrect.
St. Joseph Ice.
The people.
That is also incorrect. The correct response is a Congress of the United States. Toss-up question. In 1947, Congress established what 1.4 million acre reserve of subtropical wilderness embracing open prairies, mangrove forests, and both fresh and saltwater habitats in Florida? The correct response is Everglades National Park. Toss-up question. X plus y equals 48. If y equals 9, what is x?
St. Joseph Evans.
39.
That is correct. This is a bonus for St. Joseph. Multiple responses may be required for this question. Correct the malapropisms in this line. The 3 main segments of insects include the head, the abduction, and the borax.
I designate Ramona.
Abduction should be abdomen.
That is incorrect. Bounce back.
No answer.
Abduction should be abdomen and borax should be thorax. We needed 2 responses. This is a toss-up question. What one-word palindrome means the sound that a tugboat makes?
St. Joseph Evil-Hair.
Toot.
That's correct. This is a bonus for St. Joseph. The average dime novel of the 19th century contained about 40,000 words, and some hack writers could churn out a new title every 3 days. Prentice Ingram wrote 600 such novels and completed one in a day and a half. If he wrote for 20 hours, how many words did he average per hour?
No answer.
Bounce back.
No answer.
The correct response is 2,000 words. This is a toss-up question. The name of what subatomic particle begins with Q?
St. Joseph Evil-Hair.
Quark.
That's correct. This is a bonus for St. Joseph. What art form, often involving objects suspended from rods, is a type of kinetic sculpture using the principle of equilibrium?
I designate Ramona.
Mobile.
That's correct. This is a toss-up question. Name the largest lake in the United States.
St. Joseph Ice.
Lake Superior.
That's incorrect. I'll complete the question in its entirety. Name the largest lake in the United States inhabited only by colonial algae and brine shrimp.
West Hardin Mosley.
Lake Michigan.
That's also incorrect. The correct response is the Great Salt Lake. Toss-up question. Replace the singular pronoun in this line with the plural possessive pronoun. The spotted owl is his.
St. Joseph Mannion.
Theirs.
I need the full sentence, please.
The spotted owl is theirs.
That's correct. This is a bonus for St. Joseph. Name the earthen mounds built on the banks of a river to increase the volume of water the channel can hold.
No answer.
Bounce back.
No answer.
The correct response is levees. Toss-up question. What type of painting requires use of hairbrushes and special paper characterized by subtle absorbency and texture? The correct response is watercolor. That concludes our match today between St. Joseph School and West Hardin Middle School. The final score is St. Joseph 22, West Hardin 3. Congratulations to our winners, St. Joseph School. And please join us next time for another episode of Knowledge Masters.